What's happening, y'all? Um, so I wanted to share dreams that I've been having. For this past week, I've been dreaming about famous people: Eddie Murphy, Eric Benet, Michael Jackson. Had a dream about him twice. A recurring dream, same dream, where I'm somewhere. He's performing and I'm a bystander watching because there's a group of people that I'm with, and one of the girls in the group goes up and asks him, if she could take a picture, if he would mind taking a picture with her, and he's like, sure, takes a picture with her, and then gives her a kiss. Well, with Eric Benet, I was driving around with him. He was taking me somewhere. I can't remember all the details of the one with Eddie Murphy, but I'll tell you some things, and then what I felt was happening with the dreams, and then I'll let you know what I got. I feel like for a long time, I've been in a position where I'm trying to get the recognition that I feel like I deserve when it comes to the work that I do, because I really feel like it's significant work. It's been a little challenging for me when it comes to me implementing the work for myself, but I'm still trying to do it when it comes to dealing with the reprogramming the subconscious mind, because there are still things that I need to do for myself. But I noticed, because of things that happen in my dream, that some of the things I'm implementing are working. So where I've been looking at myself in a place where there's this unworthiness, the celebrities represents that part of me where I am worthy, and stepping into my own personal worthiness. And the thing that I didn't like, because there was a part where Eric Benet was driving me around, and that's the part that I did not like, because I always take a car as myself, and when I'm not in the driver's seat, that tells me that someone or something else is the driving force in my life. And right now, I feel like it's the external forces that are having that control over my life more than I do myself. And I'm just in this holding place. And I don't know if it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. Girlfriend of mine that I was talking to, she says something to me, and when I was, because I have my body butters, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta make sure that I have the money for this stuff, like to get these orders in for these people, because she's been telling everybody about my stuff and sharing it, what she has at work. And so she says something. She's like, we have the money. You better manifest that money. And she is, probably the one person that really always speaks to me about manifesting, where I might be thinking it, but we bounce off of each other when it comes to stuff like that, to help keep each other mindful and aware of our words and what we're thinking and what we're saying. And I want to share what she sent to me, because I was like, I really needed that, and not just for the orders that I'm gonna get for everybody for their the body butters, but just in general, because of my situation. And again, this goes into the dreams that I'm having when it comes to trying to get where I want and understanding how deserving I am of it, not because of the work that I am doing, but just because as a human being, I am worthy of having the things that I desire. So let me see if it's up. I want y'all to hear this that she sent, and I was like, oh yeah. Money coming in abundance. 10, 20, 50, mostly hundreds. Get it just to give it, I don't want it. I just love the freedom that it come with. Okay, money coming in abundance. Money coming in abundance. 10, 20, 50, can make it hundreds. I was like, yo. Just to give it, I don't want it. I just love the freedom that it come with. Money coming in abundance. And I'm just like, I needed to hear that, money coming in abundance, because I don't have a job right now, and I'm still trying to sustain myself. You know what I'm saying? And so when I go out normally, when I spend, I always say something to myself in regards to whatever and I don't say spend. I'm trying to say words, reprogram the words that I say. When I give or invest, like when I say stuff like that, when I invest and I give, it comes back to me tenfold. And I never have to worry about money because, and this is something I always say, I never have to worry about money because I always have what I need. I always have more than enough. I'm always blessed to have whatever it is, that I need. But this is, just something that I was thinking about in terms of, it's holiday time. I've got interviews coming up. Time is getting close, to the new year or, the next holiday coming up. And generally it takes a minute before people start to really, I guess, talk to you or hit you up when you put in resumes around the holiday time. But I actually have been pretty fortunate. I feel like I've been getting a lot of responses. So the other thing is when it comes to how I see myself with the celebrities in my dreams, that's almost like wanting to, looking at myself in a way where I feel like I inspire people, which that's something that I do deeply desire, is to have that kind of influence on people where I feel like an inspiration, that whatever it is that I go through, they can actually get through whatever it is that they are going through, and that nothing is too hard. Because when we look at people that we idealize, basketball players, football players, movie stars, whoever, musicians, we do tend to idealize them and look at them like they may be a certain type of inspiration for us, where they help us, if we feel like, especially when like their background, where they've come from, and if they've struggled or whatever, and you're like, well, if they could do it and they can make it, I can too, and I can someday be the same type of inspiration to others that they have been to me. And that's something that I tend to look at, and that goes into my North Node of being true to myself and being authentic. The other thing, let me see. When it comes to looking at their status also, that kind of goes into like a level of confidence that I'm trying to exude and have about myself, just to say or feel that anything is attainable for me. And even if, and it more in the way of where I'm trying to get to, because again, I'm in school, trying to keep that up. I'm in two schools, a metaphysical school and regular school, to attain my counseling degree in one, and the other one also to have a counseling degree, but to be a holistic spiritual counselor. And there's things with that I feel is showing me that I need to have. I'm trying to have that alignment. Understanding that, and I be fumbling over my words, y'all, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to say, like, as far as, looking at my astrological chart, my Western and my Vedic, there's things that I know that I'm striving for and also trying to be in the flow with. And so I'm really trying to live my life a certain type of way where I am being true to myself, to who I authentically feel I am inside. And then looking at the challenges that I face, because I'm also in Saturn energy. This goes into the numerology because I'm a life path 8. 8 is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is all about lessons, but also rewards, like those challenges, those things that end up happening where you may experience a situation, and if you aren't, Saturn likes to see how you deal with situations. How well are you able to manage them? And getting through those kind of situations where if you don't learn the lesson, it comes back around again too quickly. I'm still like going through, that whole cycle with Saturn, but I also have Saturn that's mixed with Jupiter, and Jupiter is also about expansion. So the opportunities that are coming are going to be more expansive. The lessons that I learn are going to be way more expansive. And then also looking at the other, on the Vedic side, who I resonate with, which is Ganesha and Vishnu. Ganesha is all about unblocking obstacles that are in my way. And like I told you guys, I'm back into doing those. Vishnu is with the sun and having those opportunities. So the one thing I have been saying to myself too, going back into doing my mantras, is that I'm not going to be waking up in pain anymore. That my body is going to heal itself, and I've developed like this sciatic pain, and it has been so bad. Like, it's hard for me to sleep at night because of the pain, and when I try to stretch, it's so intense, and it shoots down. It's from my lower back, and it shoots down my left leg. But I want you guys to hear, because I started, like I said, going back into doing my mantras. And the one that I say is Aham Brahmarasmi. But on the video it says that, but what I add in the beginning of that is Om Shrim Aham Brahmarasmi. That's how I do it. So it's not the same, but I'll let y'all hear it. Where is it? And I'll do it how I do it. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Hold on, it's coming. And I say Om Shrim Shrim Brahmasmi. So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. And I noticed that when I initially started doing this, when I came across this mantra, when I did it like through the night and I played it, a long version of it through the night, and when I would wake up and I would, hear it and I would start to say it again, like as I was going to sleep, I woke up the next day and like I had no pain. I was like, oh my gosh, because it's speaking to, this is one that is a healing one, and the Om and the Shrim deal with the universal energy of healing. It was like wonderful. Absolutely wonderful for me. Now, like I said, everybody believes something different and you have to just take whatever works for you, but I know that those dreams, like the things that I'm going for, things are getting close for me. They're really getting close for me. So let me let you guys hear what my GPT chat has said about this, because it was another aspect of it that okay, so there was the theme of emotional intimacy and being truly seen. Okay, there was the journey of rebuilding after difficulty, which I had to deal with, and second chances, and personal transformation. So that goes into the part with Eric Benet of everything that he's gone through. Okay, and then we have with Eddie Murphy dealing with his charisma, his transformation, all the different characters and roles that he's played, not taking life too seriously, the adaptability, and again, playing multiple roles, the longevity and staying powerful in the field that he does, all represent different aspects of me and my life and what I'm, going through. It's almost like this is saying that the dream feels like confirmation that you're on the right path, and that the stability that I'm manifesting isn't about just survival. It's about thriving and being fully recognized for who I am. Also, because I dreamt about 3 men, it says that the masculine energy in the dream is like an archetypal work. Masculine figures, it's like it represents external action and manifestation, the active doing energy needed to bring things into my reality, the authority and recognition in the outer world, protection, provision, and stability, exactly what I'm working on to manifest in my life, in the confidence and assertiveness in claiming my own space. Says why this matters. I'm in a period where I need to actively assert myself with the jobs, job applications, apartment hunting, presenting my qualifications, negotiating rent and wages. Also, these dreams of famous men who know you and treat you as equal might be my psychic integrating more of the decision or the decisive confidence that I belong here. Also, we have the father provider archetype, with them being men, given my household financial stability focus, subconscious might be processing themes around security and being provided for, recognizing my ability to provide for myself. So there was a lot that kind of went into that. So I know that, generally when we look at dreams, we, don't always see it as what it actually is trying to tell us, as our subconscious really breaks down a lot of things. Our subconscious tells us a lot of things. We just have to learn how to decode them and understand that our mind speaks to us in symbols, so it's not a literal thing. But this is just, what I got. And so I don't know, whatever kind of dreams you guys get, maybe this will help you to decipher what your dreams actually mean, because you have to decode them to see, and you also have to be very aware and pay attention to what's going on in your life, what you're going through. Even when it comes to nature, I've shared different things in ways that nature has spoke to me through the caterpillar that I told you guys about, the crickets that have come and how they symbolize my grandfather. Also, what was it? It was a black beetle, but I don't think I talked to you guys about that one. There were the two birds that I saw that were dead, and that's weird, because when do people ever see stuff like that on the sidewalk? The cricket came twice, and then the praying mantis. So, if you are open to understanding or just seeing how spirit works, how when you see things in your life that come, the symbolism of everything in nature as you're going around in your dreams, the symbols that come in your dream, everything is not literal. But this is how, when we are asking for things, also how to recognize what it is that we need to be aware of. Also, because I try to be very aware, like, especially me, I'm one of those kind of people that, and I watch one of the girls that I like to watch, YouTuber, and I'm the kind of person that I sleep most comfortably on my back. I've been sleeping on my back more. I really don't like to sleep on my back, because I know that I astral travel a lot when I do that, and then I wake up and I feel like I have not slept at all because I've been out. So I tend to try to sleep more on my side. But she talked about how the kind of person that you are if you sleep on your back versus if you sleep on your stomach, or if you sleep on your side, facing the wall, not facing the wall. And she did mention that, if you are one of those people that tends to sleep on your back, that you probably always wake up tired, feeling like, and it's because you've been astral traveling, so it's easy for me to, it's easy for me to astral travel and have a lot of awareness. Now, you guys aren't aware of this, but I have my ancestor candle over here burning, and periodically I keep on seeing puffs of black smoke go up. And I know that there's some negative energy that is getting cleared while that is taking place, specifically because I understand what that is, and I haven't burned. This is just my space. In my car is where I come to speak to the ancestors, because I don't have a altar or a place for an altar. So I do everything out here, and I spend time with them. But just that happening periodically is just showing me where they are near, and they are trying to clear some energy that is there that should not be there. But I'm going to go into continuing my time of meditating, finishing up my mantras, and being with the ancestors for right now, talking to them. And I will say this, for those that may feel like it's weird to talk to the ancestors or give candles to them, think about people that you love that have passed away, and when you speak to them, people don't think it's weird to take flowers or gifts or things that that loved one liked to a grave site. But people may find it weird to know that somebody lights a candle and talks to their ancestors every day, burns incense or whatever, but that's still gifts. And the candle represents that light, so that they you know, can be guided to who I am. And it's almost like the doorbell to me of letting them know, that I'm here and I'm present, you know, to talk or just to even listen. So this is it, you know, for me. I just don't. And I feel like these are practices that we had, old practices that we had before we were Americanized or came under the rule of traditions that were not initially ours, whether you were brought here through through slavery, you know, your people coming over here from Africa, or if you were an original person already here, your people, you were already native here. There were other practices that we had before we started doing things that the pilgrims did, and using the Bible, we had other ways, but those ways are starting to come back more. That's just, to me, allowing our inner spirit to awaken and go into what we feel resonates honestly with us. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. But I do feel like we had other ways beforehand, but when you get raised to believe certain things and do certain things, then all those other things become something that is fearful because we don't know about it, or just because it's different. So I don't know. I just like to share whatever it is that I do. And so, again, if you guys have a dream also that you know may want some help interpreting, let me know in the comments, and I may be able to help you out in terms of interpreting it and helping you out with the symbols. But you have to really be aware also of what is going on in your life and what those symbols could be telling you, because a symbol for one person may not be the same for another. So that is all, and I hope everyone had a great holiday if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you had a great day. So until the next time, you guys, be well.